Hello everyone, it's Andrew from MrRCSound. Hey, per request, I had a couple people request how to set this up on the version 4 up on either switch or knob so it plays the start sound and then goes to an idle, and so that when you bring the stick all the way back to neutral, it won't be going and running the shutdown sound. So what I've done here is I've actually just set it up on this switch here. And I'll show you the menu settings here in just a second. This is a Turnigy 9X radio. So let's see, I don't know if you can see this too well, but we'll give it a try. Go into the menu system. Okay, so what I did is if I go to the auxiliary channel here, information, I've got it set up on channel 7, I believe it is, the hover throttle. So I turned that on. I actually don't have it set up, hooked up to anything over on the receiver, but I got it set up on that channel, and that is this switch right here, this knob. I don't know if you can read that or not, probably not. Let me go back out, and we will go around to I'm trying to see here through this camera, and it's not the easiest thing to do. There we go. Program Mix is what we're looking for. So if I go into Program Mix, and I believe I have it set for Mix 1, yes, you'll see the auxiliary channel is mixed with the throttle channel, and I got it set for 100%, which that way when I turn this, it actually acts the same as using the throttle. So what this will do, let me go out, go back to the main menu, and I'm going to turn this knob just a little bit here, and you'll hear the start and the engine start playing. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now you'll notice that I haven't even touched this yet. So what we're doing is basically at zero throttle, this now runs at an idle. So I can up the throttle on this, and I can come all the way back down to 0, and it won't shut the sound off. Now since we're mixed at 100%, the prop will probably be spinning at a low RPM as well. I'm going to put this in a plane in just a minute so you can see. Now we're going to turn this off, and it plays the shutdown sound. So just as simple as that. I'm going to put this in a plane now so you can see what it does. You just got to remember you got to turn that off. You could also associate it with a kill switch so that you kill the prop completely. You know, if you're coming in at low idle, or you think you have it off, just remember that you still probably have a little bit of throttle there due to this, unless you mess with the trim settings and endpoints some more, which you could get it so that you still have sound, but the engine is actually safely off if you'd rather do that. So let's see what it looks like in the plane. Okay, here we have it in the plane, and forgive me, I haven't had time to set it up so that the shutdown sequence is quite right. It's a little bit off. I just kind of threw it together to give this demonstration. So I could do a little bit of adjustment on the trim and stuff like that, but I haven't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to put this radio down here where you can see it, and also can see, well, boy, don't want to cut off my fingers here. Trying to do this all at with one fell swoop here. I'm not sure if I can do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this on. So I'm using the knob to start the sound. So now it's in an idle, and as you can see, throttle is all the way back. Okay, so you're not going to be running into the shutdown while it's in the idle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a little bit burst of throttle here, and then turn the knob down, and that will give a good shutdown effect. So we're going to throttle up. So a little off there, but that way you're actually controlling the very first little bit of your throttle with this knob. And I could even do it to where it's not spinning. I could just do the sound. See, that way it's in a safer mode, so we're down all the way on the throttle. It doesn't come up until I give it a little bit of throttle here. And that way, you know, when the throttle is off, you still got sound. If you actually accidentally turn it off, the sound is not shutting down all the way. But I prefer it. Personally, I prefer to turn it up just a little bit here, to the point where it starts spinning. So you got just a little bit of throttle there. So when it's in the idle sound, it looks a little bit more real. So anyways, there you have it. That way you can set it kind of on the fly, pardon the pun. You can just adjust that to start up the sound, start up the prop, and then when your throttle is all the way in the down position, you still got sound. It won't be running into the throttle cutoff sound, and you'll also have just a little bit of prop on there if you want it. So there you are. Have at it, guys. Talk to you later.